Okay, what's up, Scorpio. See, I call you Sag because I was thinking about Sag, so there might be a Sag involved in this allegedly. I don't know. But anyway, this is for Scorpio, and this is allegedly entertainment purposes only. And also, if you don't want to hear the truth, you don't like, my goofy side and this and that, you're free to leave. This is for allegedly entertainment purpose only, not to hurt you, not to hinder you, but let me give you a handshake, shalala, and we're going to keep going. So let's talk about Scorpio. I wanna know how you doing, Scorpio. And this is alleged entertainment purposes only. All black magic stored upon me goes back 100. My viewers 100 times harder than what they sent it. I ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Metron come through. In spirit, thank you for helping me, our angels and their ancestors. Let's do this. Now there's some conflict here, man. I have to deal with something. So you got to deal with some conflict, Scorpio. There's going to be 4 events that's going to bring conflict. There's some people trying to bring you that drama in your doggone life. They just don't know how to be quiet because they know you a star. Somebody with a J.O. See, they have faith. The future is bright. Dreams come true. Positivity changes that bring the end of challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. See, somebody's a star, but they're trying to bring you conflict so you won't go into your star mode. They don't like that. They don't want you to get this victory that you got going on, Scorpio. 6 of Wands here. Victory is wise choices that bring public recognition and success. Promotion, award, and scholarships. Somebody with a U get promoted and, rewards and scholarship because somebody may be going back to school, a page of coins, going back to get that education, get in the books so you can, get what your dreams that you want. But you have to, first you got the Eight of Cups here. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing. A spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities and leaving home. Somebody with a J.E. Somebody's got to decide to leave home and change their priorities and make, go on for their future. It's time for someone to do that. They're going to do that. We have the 3 of the flute. It says, do what you love. Recognition for the nicest quality of work, especially creative endeavors. Being paid well for your crafts. Working well with others. And excellent reputation. Someone with an RG is going to have a R. Don't necessarily have to be. You're going to have a good reputation. Somebody's moving on from all this conflict and into the star that they want to be, allegedly. Because conflict always come in the morning. But sometimes you got to make an end to that conflict and don't let conflict lead you, because sometimes that's a distraction so you won't go on your star and move on and get victory and go for what you want. People make conflict and so you will be stopped, okay? Now let's see what else is going on this week, allegedly. This is for the week, though. We're going to see what else is going on, okay? And this is allegedly, y'all, so don't take nothing personal I say. Names come out, but I don't know if I'm talking about you. That could be anybody I'm talking about, okay? Something about wintertime. Something about wintertime. Somebody's going to have to take a DNA test in the wintertime. And a DNA test is, somebody wants to know a DNA test to see if somebody is the parent. Somebody in the winter is going to be the parent of somebody. Somebody's going to be someone's parent. Scorpio cross watcher. They said yes. With kids' wealth, you need to protect, though. You need to protect your children's wealth because they're already plotting to steal it. Okay? Something about protect your children's wealth, Antonio. Something about in October. Something about October and someone named Brooke. Allegedly, something about October and Brooke. Watch out. There was an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody was trying to hire a hitman to do magic spells on you, allegedly. So somebody in their side was trying to do magic spells on you. Now, I guess they're trying to try in October, but I call justice and judgment. Someone doesn't want to run away from the drama that they need to. They need to because only they don't see what's in front of me. They don't want to see it. It says pure love is a willingness to give without a thought of receiving anything in return. This person don't believe that. They always want stuff. They don't think like that. They don't believe that they don't want nothing in return. It's Leo. Somebody could be named Williams and Homer. Something about Williams and Homers. Somebody was in the blood gang, allegedly. Somebody blood gang was doing work on the government and the president. Somebody was in a blood gang, allegedly. They was doing work on the government and the president. Somebody says, ask me, allegedly. I don't know who these are. I don't know what's going on with that. Somebody says, Tom Cruise, the famous actor, the movie Castaway. Something about some famous movie Castaway would benefit you. You might need to go watch that movie Castaway by Tom Hulk. It's a famous from the past. A family mad because you knew what they did to you. No, they're not mad. They was in the past mad at you. Scorpio cross watcher. Somebody has unconditional love though. Someone named Ryan. Okay, allegedly something about somebody needs to pay attention. They wasn't paying attention, allegedly. Something about leadership. Archangel Gabriel, it's time for you to assume your leadership powers and position and loving guide others. So it's time to be in your leadership. Step up in your leadership. Cause you have that right to do it. Somebody got leadership powers. Lost and found. Somebody don't want something found, but the fairies, they don't want these fairies to find something, but the fairies, it's already found it. They said, we already found it. We found it too, I've seen. This says, why you run away from the truth and the facts of the problem you have going on. Somebody run away from the truth. They don't want to know the truth, allegedly. And this allegedly could be anybody. Your boss is going to call you in on your day off. They're going to try to. Somebody, a group in the past could have been involved. This is the names, the birthday, something about a group from the past. This group. Something about a group with them days of birth. Something about, can I use your car today? And they always don't put gas in your car. So they're going to be asking you, can they use your vehicle? But they don't put gas in it. Somebody could be born, this is 1945. Alleged something about back in the summer. Or the past summer or now. Something about Johnson. Something about they got law problems coming, allegedly. When it comes to this tarot reader that they, in the past, somebody said they was acting stupid. They was telling somebody in April with their birthday in the past something about, they said this was a drama train was coming your way, and no they wasn't, because it's in reverse. They're not coming nowhere. They says, bless your little heart for this gift. Somebody says, bless your little heart for this gift they're finna give you. Something about, I might say this, and this they want you never to give up. You are always a winner. Something about this rich man is always never give up. You're a winner. Somebody says somebody named Anthony, allegedly somebody a Gemini in the past, and somebody named Anthony. Congratulations, Aries. Allegedly something about congratulations, because that pray more, God will listen to you, and that God always fix your problems. Somebody pray more, God is going to always fix your problems. And yes, that's the truth. Somebody could be named Wilson. Something about Wilson, there was a service night that took out somebody, a family and friend or lover in the past. They did a service night on somebody. Thank you for everything you do, somebody says. Okay, they want to tell you thank you. I am not in love with you anymore, somebody was saying that. And somebody knows that you're amazing. Somebody thinks you're amazing. Somebody from your past life, love. Somebody could be 80 years old, allegedly. They're going through awakening. Congratulations, Aquarius. Someone named Kayla, allegedly. They said create your passion. Somebody here, sometimes something exciting is going to come your way, okay? Somebody has cancer and you need to know that cancer, your car payment is due. This was a DEA man walking in the past. Your sister's kids was acting mental. They was acting mental and stuff. Somebody could be an Aries from the past, or an Aries kid. Engagement game coming. There's a gay lady here, or lesbian. Me not got nothing against gay, but somebody wants to give a gay lady an engagement ring. Like, share, subscribe.